We got some drama in the NFT space today, baby. Let's get into it. So, this is about Fettuccine, the founder of Angel Baby Hit Squad and Demon Hit Squad, and the co-founder of Plutus Art. The other things are irrelevant to me because I don't really care, to be honest. But he dropped an exposed thread about the CEO of JPEG. So, we're going to go into this together. Also, be sure to follow Financial Mistakes and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're going to be covering every single day of this little drama exposed or threads, and Blake's response whenever he does respond, if he does respond. So let's get into it right now. Exposing Blake, day one. It's unfortunate that I have to write this, but the broader Cardano community deserves to know, separating these into the next 4 days, because each issue deserves to be known in its fullest and be discussed. AKA, let me milk this shit, baby. Have you wondered why there hasn't been a viable competitor to JPEG released yet? It's because Blake forces it to be so through threats, manipulation, and a heavy pro-centralization hand. I just wanted to make note of this. Floorless NFTs is going to be fixing this, or their goal is to fix this. So if you list an NFT on one one marketplace, then it will automatically be listed on every other marketplace. So that way it's just up to the person that's purchasing the NFT where they want to buy it. So that should encourage more competition. Anyways, I digress. When we were a few months into development of Plutus Art, Blake caught wind of what we were aiming to build, a decentralized marketplace for the people. He was not about that and sent me this message. I have to adjust that quickly. Just letting you know in advance. Oh, I have to move myself too. Just letting you know in advance, if you're profit sharing, I will be reporting your team to the SEC. I'm not comfortable competing based on how much legal risk we're each willing to take on. Besides that, I'm looking forward to seeing what new features Plutus Art brings to the table. Hopefully you guys push us even harder to innovate. Yeah. So, only thing I'll say about that, the initial message was pretty douchey. It should have been more of an open conversation, like, hey guys, just letting you know, if you're doing profit sharing, you're going to get into trouble with the SEC. I recommend you have your legal look into this. Instead of saying, I'm going to be reporting you to the SEC, boy. Like, that's what it comes across as. And it's incredibly douchey. And I don't think it's very professional either. That's just my opinion. And I can be unprofessional because I'm part of Financial Mistakes and we're just randos. So let's continue on here. He didn't stop there and proceeded to message our developer something similar, trying to stop development at its root, as seen here. His messages: saw that you're getting back into the Plutus NFT saw that you're getting back into the NFT marketplace world with Plutus Art. Good luck, my friend. I will warn you, as I'm sure you're already aware, that what you're planning to do is illegal in most countries, so please be wary. The Looks Rare team is fully anonymous for a reason. No idea who Looks Rare is, bro. Not gonna lie. So I guess I'm not the person that should be covering the drama. Oh no. So we keep on moving forward. This move by him made us take a step back and double down on precautionary due diligence with legal, adding 40k USD to our expenses that should have gone to development. Imagine how much further and quicker we'd be released if we had 40k USD in runway to act. Fortunately for us, we're community supported and we're able to stomach the added cost. The one thing he didn't say here is whether him taking that precautionary due diligence was worth it or not. And whether that actually helped. If what he was doing was illegal, he would have had to spend that anyways, or potentially even more. So Blake low-key did him a favor, but didn't... Okay, no, he low-key did him a favor, but he was really douchey. Anyways, we move down. The same couldn't be said about other groups. This also applies to the Flipper.io team, as they were made aware of Blake's practices and also took a step back for legal due diligence. If you have to take a step back for legal due diligence, then there's something that was going wrong, because you're obviously not 100% confident in what you're producing or bringing to the table. Blake champions the support of competition here, but that seems awfully hypocritical. If I were any project that gives rewards back to their community or a project with a utility token, I'd be terrified with Blake at the helm. And Blake's tweet is, to improve the quality of products on Cardano, we need more developers to increase competition. This is what the CF should be doing. Attracting, I'm assuming the Catalyst Fund. Attracting builders, rather than trying to tear down the ones which are already here by fighting them head on. Please correct me if I'm wrong about the CF being the Catalyst Fund or not. I just can't think of anything off the top of my head that CF would be otherwise. Blake is eager to involve an entity which we as the crypto community do not love, aka the SEC. And then he just says, he threatened a competitor, he has no class. He sent me a message 3 months later after word spread about his messages after the legal costs had been incurred and after Flipper was made aware. His take back effectively means nothing. He should have probably showed that message, or shown that message. You know? Message. Uh, it also included further dissuasion from launching. How much further will we be as a space without a person making hypocritical and uncouth moves leading the largest platform? Not only did Blake fight to stop development, tomorrow I go into something they did that affects the Cardano community as a whole. It's unfortunate that that's the case, but the community deserves to know and discuss. And then he tops it off by saying, before you make another apology video, you might want to wait until the end of the 4 days so you can respond to all of them. 5 days worth of content, baby. Also, you might want to have an internal meeting. Some of your developers want out of their non-competes.
Ooh, that's spicy.
I'm sorry you had to see that. Anyways, you guys sort of know my thoughts on this. Overall, it sounds like he sort of saved their asses from getting into trouble with the SEC. The way he went about doing it was incredibly douchey. And I think he should have been a little bit more tactful in the way that he contacted them. And then the 40K USD, that's a non-issue. And yeah, I think that, what's it called? Floorless is definitely going to help with this pro-centralization thing. Just whichever freaking marketplace is the best is going to get the business of people. That's all there is to it. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching. If you want to stay up to date with all the drama, the Fettuccine threads, the freaking JPEG files, stay tuned. Subscribe to Financial Mistakes. I will catch you all later. Also, follow me on Twitter, Solly____. Peace.
If I misinterpreted anything, feel free to make a comment down below correcting me.